your name, my love, please?
Lauren.
Lauren, have you got any ID on you or anything?
No,
please?
I don't. Why? I'm not doing anything.
No, I'm not saying you have,
I've
but we're
only-
just looking for somebody. So
I've only just come out today.
out of
Out of my friend's house just round here.
right. Have you got like a bank card or anything on you?
I don't know, my friend. Sorry. I'm
right.
really confused.
Could you just send me the photograph for this female, please?
A woman was caught on camera pretending to be someone else as she was arrested for her honey trap role in a brutal machete murder. Rebecca Moore, who's 25, claimed to be Lawrence Smith when she was cornered by police over the murder of Sacad Ali, who was hacked to death with machetes. But her cover was blown when they identified her from a photo, and then she wailed, "No, no, no," as she was handcuffed by the police. She had lured Mr. Ali to a park, offering him some sex and promising to buy crack from him before he was brutally attacked in an ongoing drugs feud. Mr. Ali, who's 24, was playing video games and relaxing at a friend's flat in the Netherthorpe area of Sheffield this year when she called him and convinced him to leave the flat and meet her in Ponderosa Park. Her two accomplices, Barney Griffin and Jack Douglas, who had been running a drugs line in Sheffield and was 17 and 16 respectively at the time, then appeared from the darkness to ambush Mr. Ali before stabbing him 16 times with a machete as he begged them to stop their brutal assault. They then fled the scene, leaving him to die from his injuries. Just want to say rest in peace, and my condolences go out to your family. Despite the best efforts of paramedics, Mr. Ali died in Ponderosa Park shortly after 5 o'clock in the morning, prompting a murder investigation to be launched. Detective Chief Inspector Ben Wood of South Yorkshire Police said police then quickly surrounded the park. Moore had now been found guilty of murdering Mr. Ali on November the 11th after a 16-day trial at Sheffield Crown Court. Griffin and Douglas had already pleaded guilty to murder and possession of a bladed article.
Excuse me. Hiya. Sorry to bother you. What's your name, my love, please?
Lauren.
Lauren, have you got any ID on you or anything?
No, I
please?
don't. Why? I'm not doing anything.
No, I'm not saying you have, but we're just looking for somebody. So
I've only just come out today.
out of
Out of my friend's house just round here.
right. Have you got like a bank card or anything on you?
I don't know, my friend. Sorry. I'm
right.
really confused.
Could you just send me the photograph for this female, please?
It's not me.
The Ponderosa.
It's not me. Yeah.
What did you say your name was, sorry?
Lauren.
And your surname?
Smith. But,
Normal spelling?
yes, a
Yeah.
TH. But
And what's your date of birth, please?
my date of birth is 18th of October,
Yeah.
1998.
Just come up to where I am, please.
What's going
Just
on?
take your hat off for me.
Oh. I am a chip, yeah, I know this one. I don't understand what's going on right now.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Your name's Rebecca Moore, isn't it?
Why?
You're
Oh,
Rebecca,
that's
right?
my working
At this
name.
time, Rebecca,
Wait.
listen to me,
Listen.
okay? So at this
sorry.
time,
It's okay.
you're under arrest on suspicion of murder, okay? Because you're alleged to be involved in the murder of Sacad Ali, okay?
No.
This was on the 9th
Just
of
listen.
March
I'm a
2024,
Listen.
okay? So you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence, okay?
Why am I under arrest?
DCI Wood said our officers arrived in Ponderosa Park and they immediately secured a large scene in order to preserve any possible pieces of evidence before they began gathering witness statements from as many people as possible who were in the area at the time. They provided physical descriptions of the attackers, including details of the clothes they were wearing with those matching clothing we seized from Griffin's home following his arrest. Forensics work was also pivotal as blood recovered from near Oxford Street matched that of Griffin's CCTV, also proving crucial as this allowed to track the movements of those involved and implicated more Griffin Douglas as the people involved in Sacad's murder. Yesterday, Moore and Douglas were jailed for minimum terms of 15 years, whilst Griffin was ordered to serve at least 16 years. Footage released by the force shows Moore lying to police about her name and age in order to try and evade justice, and it shows one officer waiting for a picture of Moore to be sent through to his phone in order to confirm her identity. With the net closing in on Griffin and Douglas, they handed themselves into police custody later that morning. During the sentencing, a judge lifted restrictions banning Douglas's identification. Passing sentence on them, Judge Richardson said, "If there was a case that demonstrates the twin evils of drug peddling and carrying knives, particularly young people carrying knives, this is it. This case demonstrates that what can happen when young people get embroiled in drug peddling and drug-related turf war erupts." Following the hearing, Mr. Ali's heartbroken family said it felt like death had taken the light of our lives. They said Sacad was a loving son and brother who was loved by all his family. He was the heart of our family and always happy and smiling, and all those that knew Sacad knew how positive and happy he was. It feels like the light of our lives has been taken. Our lives have been completely broken by what has happened, and we will never be able to forget. We would like to thank everyone who helped Sacad and who came forward to assist the police. Said we'd also like to thank DCI Ben Wood, DC Lisa Glover, DC Karen Edge, and all the officers who have been involved in the investigation. Said I know today's sentencing won't bring Sacad back, but I hope this gives his family, friends and loved ones and everybody who knew him some sort of closure as they try to rebuild their lives and recover from the grief inflicted upon them. The two teenagers murdered Sacad in a barbaric way, with Moore also murdering him by duping him into meeting him and luring him to the spot where he could be brutally attacked. Rather than admit her guilt, Moore then made Sacad's loved ones relive the events of the day he died by making them endure a trial in court, after which she was ultimately found guilty of murder. A lot of exemplary detective and policing work went into this murder investigation, and today's result is a testament of everyone's hard work in this very tragic case. Once again, I just want to say rest in peace to the victim, and my condolences go out to your family. And just another little thing that I want to say at the end of this video now. Back in the day, you could get away with a lot of things, right? You've heard the stories from your parents and your grandparents and your uncles and your elder cousins. They done this mission, that mission, this madness, that madness, and they got away with it. Nowadays, you're not going to get away with anything. The amount of CCTV cameras, the amount of Ring doorbell cameras, the amount of cameras people have, back in the day, there used to be like a family of like 50 people and there'd be one camcorder between them. Now, every single person has either got one of these smartphones and everyone's got a camera on them. So you're never going to get away with doing a madness now. Is it really worth it? People got their own vices. They're doing what they're doing. But in order to take somebody's life for dealing on your own turf, like you own that turf or your parents own that turf, or that's how you're going on, that's how you're acting. Like it's just pure stupidity, guys. You've got a lad there who's lost his life, you've got a family grieving, and then you got these guys here who are going to be locked up for a very long time. And what lessons have been learnt? Because every single day this is happening on the streets of the UK. It's becoming a war zone. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It's your boy GT. Keep it locked, keep it real.